So that was your before. Your arms, I mean, they're not quite in a straight line, but the gap in between your left and right, or left leg and so your legs and your hands, too much for me, basically. Now this one here, we sort of push you down there. There. Okay, so look at the difference in that there on the left-hand one to the right-hand one. Yeah. The angle there is the arms are hanging down, which when you do that, takes the tension out here. Yep. Your arms aren't going to be so shrugged up anyway, okay? The grip we've changed a little bit by just moving the left arm into its natural position, let the right arm kind of hammer curl kind of feeling with the right arm, okay? This was your takeaway now going back before with all that space. As you went back, you probably won't see it from this side, that your elbow's not going to move. Hang on.
You might see the top of it.
Not really, no, it's not really moving. But the club head is twitching and opening, so the club face view gets open. And when you know the club face in your mind gets open and you haven't turned so much, that club's still quite close to your head. Your first move now is unwind and twist the body. Your shoulders now, as you come into the goal ball, now are opening up. The club head now, we can see sort of outside the hands, hitting that goal ball. Now the shoulders are already left a target. The club's just like left back behind you. When you're at the golf ball here now, next frame's impact, where your shoulders are all there, it's all kind of tucked up. You've sort of hit this ball now thinking, I've got to try and send it left. And that's just you battling as much as you can to start the ball somewhere over there. Unfortunately, that ball hits the right side of the screen there. You try to fold your arms up, and once that ball's gone, he's just curving off there. Ta-da! See you later in the same to another county, okay? So this feeling here now, the arms hanging down. Yep. Creating some turn in the backswing, get a bit more depth so the club gets further away here from your head on the way back. That's the key thing there. That move there, relax. Yeah, it almost like just sink into the golf ball a bit more so your arms are hanging down, okay? Then we're going to make a good turn, and again, even though you feel you're staying taller, you still drop a little bit, but you're getting the club to the top of the backswing, a little bit more width in your arms. Now the arms can come down this way, you see, yeah? Club now coming the back of the ball there. Your shoulders are now more square. There's impact. Your shoulders now are a little bit more square to target. So the ball now and the club are going more square to target. Whereas this impact position, back to the impact. There you go. Look at the difference where your shoulders are over there somewhere. Your hands almost disappeared. They've gone on, they're just trying to disappear around the corner. Look how much your lower half's trying to spin out of the way. Your right foot. Look how this is a lot more quieter with the lower half. So looking down the line from where you're there, you're here and doing more.
Got to get that weight.
This
goes against everything. Into that right, because then everything can.
It's a bit like speedway,
isn't it? Fix everything else.
To go on a left-hand bend in speedway, you turn the right.
It's like McLean. That's what it is. Like the kids watch it.
You turn the other way, yeah.
Go right, and I bet you will be on to me.
Exactly.
Go right to go left, as in you're going to get a swing path going up that way, so you're going to be coming in from that way, but.
It all goes against logic, doesn't it?
Getting your club face pointing that way, in effect, and it's like,
but you look post him.
I can't close a club face without changing my path. Is what I was doing there. I couldn't close a club face without changing the path over there, and then it just went.
And if you look at the difference in just post impact there, where your hands are very low, your elbows sticking out, that's someone just swinging low left as far as you can. This one now is someone swinging more towards target. Ball hits the screen. Now again, it wasn't a very fast swing, but at least the club head was back to the ball square. So more depth and taller in your backswing. As I say, this one here now, when you went back, it was like a bit of a drop into that left, and the left knee's bending down. You're going down to the golf ball, okay? A lot closer there. Look how much higher your arms look on this right-hand one, yeah? You just basically got up to a higher right side, and now we can...
Get our weight in here, and get on the right, it's going to go really...
Well, the thing is, like I said, that's why your irons have been notoriously okay when you don't play much. I think what's happened is your swing has got to a point where you're good enough to hit an iron with the left-hand swing on this technique because you've got loft and you're just skilled enough to adapt to it. Then you don't play for a few weeks because work's busy, and then your irons start becoming a bit of a whatever, yeah? And the driver's just going to be a complete nightmare.
Translating that, obviously, damage can be less extreme. It's going to start with, obviously, the turn.
Yeah.
Same with grip, is it? Just
everything, yeah.
Keep
the
same,
that becomes your neutral, yeah? Until you start hooking it, I wouldn't say that's too strong.
Just... Because that's always when it's like how far over, so it becomes a bit.
There's a bit of play with that, and if you might find that, and what you may
a little bit weaker for the
well, chipping I would do, but in the short game, but as the club starts working and the arms start working down this path, so tracking that green line down there more, as opposed to kind of going down this way. Once you sort of find that your hands are working better into impact, the ability to square the club face up, look at the difference there. Yeah, I mean, the club's going through your right form, the left arm's under your chin. This one here now swinging way out there. Look at that. I mean, it's chalk and cheese, isn't it? That one is somebody trying to spin as hard left as they can. Yeah, that one's someone trusting the fact the club can come from the right direction, yeah? I mean, there's your shaft. There's your shaft.
Yeah, it's just learning it.
And it's daft. You're nearer the ball.
Yeah, I know.
You're creating less space because you're nearer, but you've still got loads of room between the golf club because you've stayed tall in the backswing, kept your height.
Open this bit of your body.
Yeah. So you've started off with enough space at address, created space by getting tall in the right side, and then your arms can come out into that space you've created, yeah? Release the club, and there's no kind of like fold and roll in the arms over. Just, here's the wrist hinge, unhinge them, unhinge them, unhinge them, yeah? Okay, mate?
Yeah.
Let's have a couple more, go on then.